It's even worse from up close.
I've never seen a hole this big before.
There's no way this could have happened naturally.
It looks like something exploded here.
An explosion! Are there monsters that can do something like this?
They were, but those monsters were all wiped out.
What do you mean, wiped out?
What you see here, this was a battleground in the Great War.
What? Really?
So that means humans and Entelekea fought here. The humans were victorious, but there were scarcely any survivors. The facts behind the war are shrouded in darkness. Not even the official government histories give many details about what happened.
So the Entelekea did this to the mountain. Terrible power.
The Great War. 10 years ago. That must have been when you were a baby.
But this is the first time I've heard that a battle took place here.
The Empire's kept a pretty tight hold on information about. They've got a lot of secrets. You should know that by now.
Thought it was strange that monsters would wage war against humans, but...
What they didn't want us to know was that those monsters were actually Entelekea.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Raven.
You come across a lot if you live long enough, kiddies.
Okay, enough history lessons. We came here so we could look for Judy.
The monster's voice we heard just now. Judy's really...
Of course not. I've got to give that dragon freak a beat down. I can't let a monster beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
Let's hurry.
Man, the Great War. I mean, leaving a gaping hole where a mountain used to be.
I still can't believe how much power the Entelekea must have had.
How could the humans fight beings that powerful and not get demolished? I just don't get it.
Indeed. The Great War may still hold secrets we haven't uncovered yet. And I'll bet those secrets are hidden somewhere in this mountain.
Yeah, but the war's over now. It can't have anything to do with us, right?
I hope so, but...
We'll destroy them in no time.
Shining Eagle! Paint shot!
Caprice of innocent waters! Shine!
All right.
Come, O Silverlight! Angel Rain!
O din of this monster!
Dragon!
O incandescent locust! Come, O Silverlight! Before me!
Spiral Flare! I'm okay!
O blade of noble
Take
light!
this! That's over.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Take this!
O caprice of innocent waters!
Shine!
O incandescent locust!
Annihilate the magnificent
before me!
embrace! Spiral Flare! Nightingale!
Find your weak spot!
Let's go.
I'll take him out!
It's nothing personal.
O incandescent locust! Annihilate the silverlight! Before me! I found your weak spot! O blade of noble light!
Here! Fun breath!
Come, O
Let's go.
Take this!
How's this? Crushing beast flash!
Farewell.
Leave it to me!
Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Grant them thy prosperity!
My magic hungers for its prey! Punishing beast! My magic hungers for its prey!
Starstroke! Oh, caprice of innocent waters! Champagne!
I'm gonna do it! My magic hungers of this
Oh, power that defies my enemies! Resist!
Oh, blade of noble rage! Overpower even indestructible evil!
This is the rain!
Destruction field!
Oh, flickering
Take
blaze,
this!
burn!
Strength to burn this...
That's over.
Now's our chance!
Let's take care of him quick!
How's this? Healing circle!
How's this?
Raging
Damn
Blizzard!
this modest land!
Take
Arouse
this!
sharpened rage! Run through that with your
Crushing it!
Oh, caprice of innocent waters!
The sign of victory!
Yeah.
All right!
Hey, that kind of hurt.
We'll destroy them in no time!
Not bad.
Flickering blaze, burn!
Oh, source of endless beacon!
Take this! Azure Wolf!
Dispel!
The sign of victory!
Finish that?
Yuri, what's the...
I was just thinking about what Judy said. Bowel saved me. I just realized that maybe she was talking about the Great War when she said that.
So maybe she fought against the Empire with that.
It'd be kind of sad.
Maybe Raven can tell us. You fought a...
Huh? Why?
I think only someone who was on the scene would know so much about the war.
Really? But there weren't supposed to...
Very true. I thought I was gonna die back then, too. If only...
If only you died. What a weird thing to say.
So, did you ever see Judith during the war?
No, not a chance. I may be a player, but 10-year-old...
Oh, gee.
Then it sounds like Judy didn't participate.
Right. I mean, if it was...
I feel like I never saw Baul either.
So it was really the Antilocate.
Yes, I guess so. Though at the time, we thought they were only a real...
But wow! That's so cool!
Maybe I'll tell you more about it.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Take this! Azure Wolf!
Oh, flickering blaze, burn!
Take this!
Try soul shine!
Your weak spot!
Photon!
Destructive blade of noble light. Overpowering and indestructible evil. Destroy rock.
All right.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Take this!
Come in peace.
Such grace!
Come here!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down!
We're done.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Sharpened rage. Run through.
Alright, who's next?
O din of this modest land.
Shining Eagle!
Come, oh Silverlight.
Oh, man.
Our weapons are blades.
Magic.
And teamwork.
That's wonderful.
You'll be gone soon enough.
This modest land.
So shines. Time.
My magic hungers for its
Pride.
pride. Undefiled purity.
Come, oh Silverlight.
My magic hungers for its pride. Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Take this!
Havoc break.
Oh, power
O blade of noble light.
Let's go.
This is a Kryptian city?
More like the remains of one.
There might be some treasure around here.
What do you think Judith would come here for?
Suppose it wouldn't make much sense to say she was feeling homesick.
The hunting Judith! You!
Damn you! Go inform Tyson.
Hey, nobody If she's broken our laws, we'll settle this amongst our— Now get out of here.
We're only trying to follow him. This doesn't involve—
Okay, this is getting us.
You're right.
Anyone who interacts.
Leave.
Judith! You followed me here.
Yeah, we're here to settle things for the sake of the guild.
Judith, tell us everything you know.
Why you destroyed the Blastia. About the Apatheia and the Entelikeia. Their relationship to Pharaoh. All of it.
And even though you're one of us, your answers will decide your fate.
Punish the unjust, was it? Honestly, I don't know if that's really a good thing or not. You've already come this far. I suppose there's no going back now. Come.
Yuri, what did you mean about Judy's fate?
If there's one thing the Dawn's last moments taught, if a part is infected, you cut it off before it infects the whole. Even if it's a comrade, an Entelikeia, or a friend.
You mean even if it's...
Yeah, it's the path. The hunting blades again?
We didn't just cross paths this time. We're after the same thing. We just might have to fight.
If it does come to that, you guys don't have to worry about me. But we can't keep Judith waiting. Let's go!
Carol,
Our boy's growing up.
Yeah,
isn't there some way we can avoid fighting the hunting blades?
I hope so. But it's pretty much up to them.
Yup.
I won't lose!
Shining Eagle!
This is the end for you!
Oh, damn this. Huh, not bad. Stone blast! Don't get in our...
I heard stories of a Kryptian town, but I never knew where it was.
Me too. Didn't expect it to be on Mount Temsa.
They must really value their privacy to build a whole town on a mountain.
Is there something they don't like doing in front of other folk?
Kryptians are a secretive lot, to be sure.
You'll be gone soon enough.
My angelic princess is a magnificent overpower even indestructible evil. Sharpened raid.
That's what happened.
The hole in this mountain is like the hole in my heart. How my chest aches.
Getting all sentimental on us, old man?
Nah, it's just memories of the war. I'd appreciate it if we didn't spend too much time here.
Stop being such a coward.
Oh, that hurts, Rita.
The only way to get past a bad memory is to embrace it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Not really. I was just generalizing. Anyway, you want to hurry, right? Then let's go.
Our little genius mage is more mature than she looks.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Take this!
Punishing Beast Flash!
Crushing Eagle! Azure Wolf Strike!
Punishing Smash! Oh, blade of noble light! Overpower even indestructible evil! Punishing Beast Flash!
Holy power, come to me!
First aid!
Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace!
Thundering snare and deliver my enemies unto me! Tractor beam!
Take this!
Oh, blade of noble. All right, here we go.
Yeah!
So, you are aware that this place was the ground on which the Great War was fought.
Yeah, we heard from the old man here.
The Great War was sparked by a type of blastia.
What?
This was not a blastia that had been excavated. It had been constructed in the city of Temza using a new type, the Hermes blastia.
Hermes Blastia?
I've never heard of it. And if you say it was newly built...
I didn't think you could make a new Blastia.
The Hermes models were even more effective at converting air into energy. They were intended to revolutionize the technology of blastia.
But something went wrong.
The blastia using these Hermes-type formulas required massive quantities of air. The air Krina began producing abnormal amounts of air in order to compensate.
That would mean the end, not just of humanity, but all life.
Just like we saw at Cave Mach and the Wiesen of Kados. Wouldn't like to see that happen everywhere.
The Intellicheia realized the dangers of the Hermes blastia before the humans, and they moved to destroy them.
Which created a conflict that grew until it eventually became the Great War.
So then the Intellicheia fought against the humans to help the planet?
But why didn't they tell the humans how dangerous those Blastia were?
Neither side probably cared much if the other brought itself to ruin. There's never been any love lost between humans and Intellicheia. Probably didn't talk much.
Or maybe there was another reason. But what does any of this have to do with you, Judy?
Temza fell to the flames of war, and the technology of the Hermes blastia was believed.
Wait, you mean there are still Hermes models in operation?
Yes, at Rago's mansion, Amit Hill, Gosferost.
The Ceres Blastia on the Fiertia.
That new Ceres Blastia must have been a Hermes Blastia.
So then you've been destroying the Blastia in place.
You could have mentioned that. Why didn't you say something?
What was that?
Baul!
Nan!
It looks like we've...
You will not pass.
You're a person, aren't you?
Didn't you get the news?
We won't allow. We were having a conversation over here. Butt out.
I can't believe these guys.
I don't usually like to get my clothes dirty, but
Everyone, have the hunting blades added people?
Nobody who associates with monsters can rightly call themselves a person.
Carol,
Monsters are evil, but the Entelekea aren't evil.
Don't let them fool you with that credo nonsense. They're on a job.
If you have no intention of moving,
you leave us no choice.
all monsters should be killed.
That's the rule of the hunting blades. I don't care what you think of monsters. I will protect Baul, even if it costs me my life.
It's pretty stupid to think anything out of the ordinary is automatically evil.
Aiding monsters is punishable by death.
You're worse than monsters. They just got instinct. You got brains. So what's your excuse?
Shut up! We hunting blades will not back down!
So I guess we just gotta fight this out.
Don't blame me for what happens.
Inferno Law!
We're
Alright.
not done yet. Only the best you can do. Hey, help me out when I'm casting. Okay.
Hey!
Divine Wolf Storm! Draconian Slash! You're not getting away!
Silver light.
Alright. Blow you away! Take this! You're killing wind! No way! Divine Wolf Storm!
Pyramid.
No way! Azure Wolf Strike! Pretty good! Take this!
Oh, power that tries soul shot. Incandescent lotus. Annihilate the vulgar before me.
I'll blow you away! Take this! Killing wind! This is it!
Don't want to lose.
Were you going easy on them?
I'll fight anybody who lays a hand on my people.
Nan, I'm sorry.
What's happening?
Baul is trying to evolve as an Entelekea.
It looks like he's suffering.
Baul,
You can do.
no!
I want to heal my power.
Healing wound.
What do you mean? Don't you remember Belly?
Power corrupts, but you are different. Never lose that kindness, the compassion you so readily show to others.
My compassion for others.
Your thoughts are reaching Baul. I'm sure of it.
All we can do now is hope for the best. Well now.
Amazing.
I knew you could do it.
Your partner seems like he's gonna be just fine.
Yes. Thank you all for helping to protect him. This is something I couldn't have done alone.
You're one of us! Of course we'd help!
That's right.
Didn't I tell you? You got through to him. You make it through to Pharaoh as well. Will you be going to...
That's up to Estelle.
I'll go. Are you sure? What if you end up getting killed?
Even still, I've got to stand firm on this.
It won't be too long before the hunting blades send reinforcements. How about a change in scenery before they show up and spoil the party?
There's only one path down from here, though. We're bound to run into them.
The skies are wide open above us.
Have you lost your mind?
Get on. We'll fly as far as the Fiertia. We can finish talking.
Judy!
She's sleeping. She must be exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, she just keeled over. Wasn't expecting that.
I bet she watched over Baul the entire time he was evolving. She probably had no idea when the hunting blades would attack either.
She was putting up a brave front, but she must have been near the end of her rope.
She's just dumb. She doesn't know how to
And I'm really glad we're able to help Judy out.
We can finish talking with her tomorrow. We should let her sleep now. In fact, I wouldn't mind a little shut-eye myself.
We still haven't heard Judy's side, so we can't say anything, but she sure caused the guild a major headache, breaking Blastias all on her own. There's no getting around that fact, no matter what her reasons. We have to settle this. Man, I hate waiting.
Are you thinking about Judy?
Yeah. I'm wondering what we should do about her.
It's true that she broke the guild's laws and betrayed us.
I always thought that a guild's strict adherence to its own laws was what kept it together. That there could be no exceptions, no lenience for those who would break the laws. But...
She did what she did to save the world. Judy is destroying Blastia because she knows it's the right thing to do, even if it makes people hate her.
Yep. Judith didn't break our laws in order to do something bad. I know this now. I'm gonna talk with her about it and give it some more thought. I'll figure this out eventually.
Oh yeah?
Maybe if I become a little more...
Oh, Yuri.
Sorry to interrupt while you were thinking.
Ever since I took Belius's life without meaning to, I've wanted to know what it means to be the child of the full moon. I've always thought that it was my duty to know. But after what happened to Belius...
That's how everyone is. They do something, they learn. They do something else.
You too, Yuri?
Yeah.
Maybe if I had known everything ahead of time, I wouldn't have made any mistakes.
There's only one thing I can say for sure.
What's that?
Maybe you wouldn't have made any mistakes, but it sure would have been boring.
I really wonder.
So does an old man past his prime fit into the picture at all?
What are you whining about, old man? Why are you past your prime?
What Judith was talking about before, Hermes Blastia, was it? Blastia created with techniques that should have been lost in the war are still active. Do you know what this means?
I guess someone who survived the war brought either Blastia or those techniques back with him.
If that person was still using the Blastia even though he knew it was harmful to the Earth, someone like that would have to be quite the villain indeed.
Old man, don't tell me you...
Hey now, yours truly was nothing but an innocent youth on the straight and narrow back then. I wouldn't do something like that even on my worst day.
I was just trying to trick you into giving yourself away. You're a slippery one.
Son of a... When are you gonna learn some respect for your elders?
Don't fall overboard.
Oh, I'll be careful. Yuri, the world sure is big.
Yeah. Even though we're flying this high in the air, we still can't see everything.
If the world's this big, I guess it makes sense that there'd be so many things we don't know. It might not make that much of a difference whether I get my memories back or not.
Are you saying you'd be okay with not getting them back?
I'm saying that I'm not the only one who feels restless and anxious not knowing the truth. Everyone's worried about something. Even you and Estelle.
You think so?
Isn't that why everyone's here? Isn't that why Judy came back?
And is that why you're here too?
I don't want to be alone.
You know, you're being pretty honest today.
I'm always honest.
Really? Well, maybe you are. Is that the core from the Sarah's Black?
Yes, it's definitely cut with a different formula than a usual core. It looks like what she said was true.
She said she wasn't too good at lying after all.
To discover that the new technique you created was bad for the world, after what must have been years of research. I can't imagine how the person who created the Hermes technique must have felt.
Well, what if it had been you?
If I found out that it hurt the Earth, I would have to do something about it. But I wouldn't destroy the Blastia like that.
What the?
Nothing. If only things weren't so complicated. I could have just blasted her into oblivion and been done with it.